it's Cassie. Welcome back to This Budget Life. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited to be here because this is the start of my YouTube budgeting journey. This is the start of my cash budgeting journey, and I'm someone who is trying to provide for my son. I'm trying to build a house. That's gonna change some things in my budget. And I'm also trying to really attack my debt. So if those are things that really interest you, I'd love to have you subscribe. And this video today is going to be a cash stuffing video, everybody's favorite. Whoops. Talk too much with my hands. And this is going to be my monthly paycheck. So for a little bit of background, I currently live in Austin, Texas, where the cost of living is pretty high. And my husband and I are both salaried employees. My husband gets paid weekly and he gets paid every Thursday. I get paid once per month, closer to the end of the month. That's because I bank at a credit union and my paycheck gets dispersed a couple of days before the first of every month. So the day that I'm filming this is November 29th, meaning today was payday, and we are here to stuff the cash. If you haven't seen the budget with me, I should have already posted that video so you can see where I got the numbers that we will be stuffing today. I also thought I'd try to switch it up with my layout. It seems like maybe I'll have a little bit more room with this layout of my cash stuffing. I don't know, we'll see. I like to switch it up every now and again. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we have is the cash that I pulled out from the bank. And then as we move along in the cash stuffing, I'll be unstuffing at least one envelope that I know of and kind of move those things around. But right now I just want to deal with what we've got coming in from the bank. So when I went to the bank today, I asked for a certain number of denominations on my cash teller slip. So let's see and make sure that they gave me what I asked for. Okay, so the first thing up top is I asked for one $100 bill, and that's what we have right here. Can't really see him in the frame, can you? And I asked for two $50 bills. So we've got 50, 100. I asked for 8 20s, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. I asked for 3 10s, so that's 10, 20, 30. I asked for 9 5s. I asked for a lot of 5s this time around. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I asked for 10 1s. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That last $1 bill was looking a little crinkly. So you all should be so proud of me because I just got back from the bank and there is a Culver's right across the street from the bank. Now, I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Minnesota, and Culver's is from Wisconsin, so there's Culver's everywhere. Well, since moving to Texas a number of years ago, there's only 2 Culver's in the entire, Austin area. And my bank is right across the street from one of them, and I refused. I actually resisted the urge. I was literally pulling out of the bank and I was like, oh my God, Culver's. No, you just went to Costco. Remember all that food you have in the fridge? So I didn't even go. You should be very, very proud of me because it was this close. I was very, very close. I mean, this is what I would get. I would get their root beer, which cannot be matched. I always get chocolate custard and I get fries to dip into that chocolate custard. And then I usually get some type of Butterburger. It's just, just talking about it makes me wish I did it, but I exercise some financial self-control. All right, and then I have my change jar. Can you turn this on? Okay, so I currently have $3.96 in there. And there's only a little bit of change that I have in my wallet. Let's go ahead and get this out. I'm kind of stuck in there. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's all I had. Not that much change, but let's go ahead and make sure we put this in. Okay, and it looks like we are now at $4.32 inside our change jar. I'm going to be collecting all of this change for a year, and anything that I collect in this is going to go straight into my son's savings account. This is just extra of what I'm going to be adding to his account on top of everything that I plan on saving for him this upcoming year. So this is exciting. Okay, let's start with this one. This is the Kate Spade 6-ring agenda that I've been using currently. Oh, my poor succulents, they're always in the way, but they're so colorful and fun. Can we do it this way? Ooh, all right. Yeah, this is the wallet that I've currently been using. As you can see, I've just been using this to stuff my variable spending envelopes, and then whenever I need cash to go to the store, then I will take it out of my envelope and then just take that cash with me and put it in my other wallet. But I'm kind of like trying to narrow down like a really good cash envelope wallet, and I think I've narrowed down the one that I want to get. I just have to get it. So for now, this is what I'm using with these envelopes that I made myself, and they're not my favorite. They were my first attempt at making some type of clear cash envelope, so they do the trick. So groceries today. Let's go ahead and just get started on the stuffing. Got my pen so we can update the tracker. Now, this is interesting. I still have $20, or I should still have $20 left in my groceries envelope. So I'm actually gonna take this and unstuff this $20, put it right here, and I'm going to use that for one of my savings sinking funds for another envelope. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna just go ahead and move that. Please let this pen work. So I'm wondering, like, you know, this is, I think, the third cash stuffing video that I've ever done, still trying to figure out the groove of everything. But I'm wondering if you would prefer to see me actually do some of these like transfers between my envelopes. Is that worth your time? Let me know. I'm still trying to figure out the groove. Another question that I have is, do you want me to fill out the trackers first before I start filming? I thought I was going to do that today and I completely forgot, so that's my bad. I was going to try that out for this video, but didn't get to it. Whoopsies. All right, so we're going to deposit $25 into this one. Now, the reason why it's so low is because last week I did a huge Costco grocery haul. So 20 and 5 is what I said I was gonna do. That's gonna go straight into my envelope. And I mean, I still have a lot of leftovers from the week. This is a kind of like an off the rhythm paycheck, so there isn't a lot of stuff that I actually need to go to the grocery store for at this current moment, so that's why it's only getting 25. Gas, on the other hand, I completely emptied that out already. So I already did transfer $5 that was left over from my gas last week, and I put that toward my $5 savings challenge. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, do you want me to film that kind of thing on camera? I just kind of did that on a whim and didn't film that one. So our gas tanks should be good for now. And we're only depositing $20 in with this current paycheck. Again, we will have my husband's weekly paycheck coming in like 2 days. So there's really no reason for us to fill up another thing of gas. So I thought I would do 4 $5 bills in here. So we're gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's in case we need to top it off. I didn't want to have very large bills in there in case we weren't even going to use these. So the wallet that I think I want to change to is going to be the Moterm A7 size wallet. A lot of the issue that I have with the cash envelope wallet that I have right now, first of all, this is a planner, like it's not even a wallet, but it's kind of big. I've been testing this out and I don't like it. I don't like how big it is. I don't like opening a big planner when I'm trying to, you know, divvy up my cash. So if you have one of those A7 size cash envelope wallets, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be interested to hear your experiences of just like how it's working for you, because I think I want to go smaller which is not something I would ever thought I would do. Because I don't even like folding my bills. I prefer my bills to be flat, so I've always been kind of like a long wallet kind of person. But with all of the envelopes, it's just kind of getting in the way. It's like such a like kerfuffle at the checkout. So anyways, all right, my son Benjamin, cutie little Benjamin, he's getting $40. So, okay, here's the thing that I'm thinking about getting for my son this week. Now, it probably won't be cash flowed because as you'll see right here, I don't even have enough in my son's envelope for that. So he's getting $40 and he should already have $21 in here, meaning after this he'll have $61. So he's gonna get two 20s. Is that what I said? Oh no, I said he was gonna get a 20, a 10, 5, and 5 ones. Wow, I went really out of the box there. Okay, a 20, a 10, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Wow. Fancy. Okay, so let's make sure he has $61. So he has 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Okay. Whew. Wow, I went really adventurous with his envelope. That's interesting. And I like to roll over my son's envelope because I just never know what he's gonna need. But the big thing that I was thinking about getting him, so I formula feed him and he is 9 months old, meaning I only have 3 months left of formula in my current season of life, which would be so amazing because it's really expensive. And if you've been following me for at least the last couple of weeks, it's been kind of a formula saga because there's a formula shortage around here. I just don't understand. So that was like the reason for my trip to Costco, and I was able to successfully find formula there. Now, I was on Amazon, and I don't know if it's a Cyber Monday or Black Friday thing. I haven't even checked today, but this was as of last night as I'm filming this. Similac, which I get my formula from, has a $40 off coupon for 3 large cans of formula. So what would normally cost $122, that would bring it down to $80, making these cans of formula, the big ones, like 32 ounces of formula, 32 or 36, making those like $24 a piece, $24, $25 a piece, which is the cheapest I've ever purchased formula for since my son has been exclusively on formula. He hasn't been exclusively on formula that long, but this would be the cheapest that I would find it. And I feel like if I stock up on those 3 cans of formula, that might be the last big formula push that I need until his first birthday. So I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna have to do some rearranging in my bank account of just like seeing what rollover I have. I have a little bit of a cushion. I opted not to quite load up my Starbucks card just yet because I still had some left over from last week. And if I can make all that stuff happen, then I should have enough for this $80 purchase to go ahead and just get a gigantic formula order. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm still gonna leave the $61 in his envelope because kid's gonna need diapers too. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll give you an update later if it ended up working out, or if the coupon isn't even there anymore, which would be a big bummer if I missed my chance last night. Next envelope is my dog Luna, and she gets $20, so she gets one $20 bill, and that should bring her envelope total to $41. I always roll over hers because you just never know what things she might need. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead on her dog food, the way that I got ahead a little bit on formula. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead on dog food because I just want to make sure that she's stocked up as well. I don't want to run into any kinds of shortages or shipping issues with any of the creatures in my house, be it a dog or a human. Okay, so she's got 2140. I think this is going to be a big filming week this week because I have this extra paycheck that doesn't normally come in with the weekly flow. And then I want to do my monthly budget wrap up, like the budget. Let's look over and see how I did. So that'll be another extra video. So I think this video is going to go up. I don't know. I said I already don't know when this is going to go up, but I think there's going to be like a video at least one video a day this week. That's if I can get my act together with editing. So big asterisk next to that. All right, this is beauty and health, and I said that was going to get one $20 bill. This is another envelope of mine that just gets rollover. So I have $35 in here. And that's because last week I rolled over $3 for the 52-week savings challenge. And that should bring us to $55 in beauty and health. I'm still kind of debating whether or not I want to get some type of color purple shampoo. I didn't go for any of the like Black Friday sales with Sephora and Ulta. There just wasn't, I mean, there were things I wanted, but like, did I need a $10 mascara when I already had 2 backups in the drawer? No. So no, I didn't buy anything from them, but we'll see. All right, so that's 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Household is also getting 20, oh no, that's getting 25, fancy. I mean, it's a good thing because let's just put it this way. My son had a wardrobe malfunction this morning right before we were supposed to put him in the car seat to bring him to daycare. So we ended up saving the car seat. The clothes still, you know, we're still in the process of saving those. But that does mean that I've just got to keep an eye out for the prices on the stain remover. And what else did I realize I was running low on? Oh, dish soap, because I'm still hand washing his bottles. So yeah, there's some things that are coming up that I do need. So we're going to add 25 to this, bringing our total to 45. 25. And there we go, 45. Yeah, is that the most polite way that I can put it, but you know what I'm talking about? He had a wardrobe malfunction. That was such a bummer too. If I can't save, I mean, he's almost like moving up in size. So it kind of like doesn't matter if I can't save those clothes, but you want to save his clothes. But if I can't save it, that would be such a shame because number one, it was kind of like this like onesie polo, so that was cute. It's like one of the only things that he has to match with his dad, and he looks nothing like his dad. He definitely looks like me. So yeah, my husband really likes to match with him because then they can have like father-son stuff. So I really hope I can save this. We will see how I do. Miscellaneous, I'm gonna get $10 in this one. And I said that was going to get a 1 and 5 ones. Oh my gosh. Let's write this first before I try and talk. That would bring my envelope total to $10, but I said that was going to get a 5 and 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. What are particular things you all use your miscellaneous envelope for? So far, I've really only seen my miscellaneous envelope get used in the case of going to the post office. What else did I use it for? Oh, I printed some stuff at Office Depot. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it. I'm just curious, like, what are some other things that you're using yours for? Spending is not getting anything fun. No fun for me. But daycare, I did mention that this was going to be an envelope that I was really going to start paying attention to. So I said daycare was just going to get $10, and that's just going to get a plain old $10 bill. Okay. This week in Adventures in Daycare, let's call it that. My son is going to be taking pictures with Santa. Thankfully, I don't have to... Excuse me, thankfully I don't have to pay for those pictures. That's $10 because one of the teachers ends up taking the photos and then posting them for their families. And we've already paid for his daycare photos for the year. But they're like, do you have Christmas jammies or other festive attire? I was like, actually, no. So I don't know what he's going to wear for his pictures with Santa. That's going to come up Wednesday, whenever Wednesday is, if it's today that this video is posted or another day this week. Okay, that is it for my variable spending envelopes. This one should be fun. This is my sinking funds. First sinking fund is going to be Costco, and that's getting $50. We're building this back up because my strategy is going to be building up my Costco sinking fund so I can go on like a Costco trip once every couple months, and then I can hopefully try and keep my weekly grocery bills kind of low. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be a new experiment for us. But my goal when stuffing this specific sinking fund is I want to get it up to $400. The last Costco bill I had without formula was $375. Definitely under $400. Do you ever get that, like, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Like, this is a budgeting channel, for crying out loud. So this envelope should have $75 in it. But do you ever get that, like, pit in your stomach when you're grocery shopping and it's like, you know, you've budgeted for what is coming up, but like when you see the items stack and stack and stack in the grocery cart, you're like, oh my God, this is insane. Even though like you walked in the store, you had the money for it, but like, wow, this seems kind of ridiculous. That's how I feel when I go to Costco. Okay, so 25, 75. I counted that weird, but that still added up to 75. So that's the only thing that really matters. Ben, his sinking fund is going to get something today. That's just going to get $20. And I'm kind of, so my plans for this particular sinking fund are, you know, I want to build up his particular savings. But also his first birthday is coming up. He needs a new car seat. So my original goal was $300. We're definitely going to have to go past that, but because a car seat alone is close to that amount. But those are the things I'm envisioning using this sinking fund for. And we'll see how this works out. This will be my first time using this kind of sinking fund. Once again, if you're interested in the labels and what I'm using for my current binders, the binder itself is a Filofax original personal size. This label came from Jordan Budgets, and I have the shop link down below. If you don't shop with her, check out her stuff. My son, not my son, wow, my dog, my dog Luna, her sinking fund is gonna get $20 today. I'm building up for her next Chewy.com subscription plus just like general vet expenses. So I have a $400 goal for this envelope overall. Oh gosh, what did her last visit come out to at the vet? Because she had to get like shots, just like your regular checkup, and the shots that went with it were so expensive. Like she didn't even get any x-rays because she's had to get x-rays before, and it was still a couple $100. I'm just, why? Does anyone have pet insurance? My husband is thinking maybe we should get pet insurance, but like what I've seen from my research on pet insurance is that even if you have pet insurance, you have to pay for the item and then file a claim. So like you still need to have the cash or something in your credit on hand before you get reimbursed for the pet insurance. Does anyone have pet insurance? Is that how it works? Am I insane? So she's getting $20, bringing her envelope to 34. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. And because that just kind of I mean, you're right. You do get reimbursed. All right, maybe I talked myself into it. We'll see. Let me know if you're someone with pet insurance. I think my sister has it. I should also ask her then. Car maintenance. This one wasn't getting anything currently, but I do have to start building up for tabs. I have to pay for tabs like today. As I'm filming this, as soon as I'm done, I should go pay for them. But after that, I should really build this back up. My next car registration isn't due until May, But in Texas, they make you get a car inspection before you can get new tabs. So that's what usually triggers, like, do we need new tires? We just got hit with needing new tires. I didn't think my tires were that bad. Turns out they were. So until they got new tires, I couldn't pass inspection. Therefore, I couldn't get my registration up to date. So that's what they do in Texas. So I always feel like I need to have something in a car maintenance sinking fund. House was like house decor. So clearly that's not ready yet. Vacation's not getting anything. Christmas, not anything. Birthday, holiday, nope. Clothing, you were getting $20. So this will be my first deposit into my clothing. I did take a sneak at like some Black Friday, Cyber Monday things for clothing for my son. To be honest, I didn't find that many good deals. Has anyone been shopping for children's clothing? Did you find any good deals for the holiday shopping sprees? Because I didn't really see anything that really made me want to pull the trigger. I found a set of like 2 Burt's Bees jammies for $10. That was the only thing I bought. And that was on Amazon. So I don't know if it was like price matching somewhere or something like that. So I didn't really consider that to be like a children's clothing deal, but I did buy that for him because I was like, he needs 12-month jammies. Amazon Prime needs its $15, so that way I can renew my Amazon Prime subscription coming up in February. So that should bring this envelope total to $30. Let's get these all sorted. So 10, 20, 25, 30. Home insurance, none of these are getting anything. No, because I don't have a house yet. Oh, all right. So that's it for my sinking funds binder. Now here comes the fun one. These are my savings challenges. So I've got a couple of sheets that I need to color in, and I'm just grabbing my gigantic binder. You can see this. Let's flip to the back, and I'm gonna pull out these sheets because they're quite, this binder is quite large, but I love the colors, so you know, I'll just restuff this off camera. I really should have taken care of this before I started filming, but that's okay. All right, so here's my trackers. Oh, I said that really weird. Here are my trackers that I created myself. And I've got a free printable for, what are they called? Spending trackers. I haven't quite made these a free printable yet, but if you do want them, let me know. And it's super easy for me to just like upload the file into Google Docs. So this is my rainy day fund where I'm keeping track of my $5 challenge. This is my sinking fund tracker that I'm using to keep track of my 1 month ahead challenge. And this is my tracker that I'm using to keep track of my 52-week challenge. So for sure, I have to color in 2 of these right away. So I filled in $3 last week. And today the plan is to fill in $4. Now, as I'm filling in the $4, if you haven't already seen it, I have a video that I've posted about savings challenges on a tight budget. And I'm going to reiterate this point again, that one of the biggest tips that I ever received for savings challenges is to try and find the money for a savings challenge from like an existing category, an existing envelope. So you're not withdrawing cash specifically for a savings challenge if you don't have it in your budget to do so. So my example of this is with my 52-week challenge. Let's go ahead and we're going to take money out of my beauty and health envelope. This envelope I know has rollover because we just counted it. So my total was $55. And I need $4 for this challenge. So I'm going to take that from this envelope. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Set that aside. And I didn't have to withdraw anything extra from the bank to go and put money in that envelope. I just decided I don't need maybe as much shampoo as I thought I did. And we're going to take $4 out. And then my total in that beauty and health envelope should be $51. The other thing that you saw me do earlier, well, let's get that dog hair off. I have a black dog, so her hair is everywhere. The other thing that you saw me do earlier was take the $20 out of that gas envelope, and I set that aside, so that should be right here. And that's going to go toward one of these envelopes as well. And I should fill in my $5 because I did take from an envelope last week already and put it in there, so that's gonna get filled in. So I should have $10 in that $5 challenge envelope. All right, let's take a look. Put these off to the side real quick. Okay, the 52-week challenge, that's the one that I just colored in, so that should have $6 in it currently, and we are going to use that $5 that I just took from my beauty and health envelope and put it toward this. Whoa, let's get this out of the way while I write. And what I want to use this 52-week challenge money for is for my son. That's the goal at the end of this. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And we're going to add this all together, and that should be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. My $5 challenge, that one doesn't get anything, but I do have $10 in there. So the big one is my 1 month ahead that I did fund from like leftover funds when I was doing my budget with me. So go ahead and watch that if you haven't already. But this one is getting $100. And we're gonna put this fatty Benjamin into the 1 month ahead. Let's count. I don't even think I can color in a new thing though. Unfortunately. I said when I got to $128 I could color in a new cactus, but I guess I'm not even there yet. So I have $17 in here. Looks like next time I'll be able to color in the cactus. 100, 110, 115, 16, 17. $117, all going straight into my 1 month ahead challenge for myself. I'm trying to get 1 month ahead on my bills before I tackle my debt snowball. All right, the next one is my emergency fund. And this one, I'm trying to get to $1,000 in this emergency fund. I just started it, so it currently only has $50 in there, and we're putting another $50 in. So I'm 1/10 of the way, and we now have $100 in our emergency fund. So $50 bill added to this $50 bill, perfect. And that's gonna go straight in here. All right, and then this is really exciting. I moved this envelope up in my binder. I decided that the $20 that I rolled over from my grocery bill last week is gonna go straight into my moving expenses envelope. I don't have a closing date yet, I've already said that, but I do need to put some money toward this. So this is going straight into moving expenses. I already know that I have to get blinds for the house. Technically, that's not even a moving expense. I just know that I need blinds because they don't come with the house. I need ceiling fans. The big purchases are gonna be the refrigerator and the washer and dryer. Those I definitely need. And with supply chain issues, who knows where those are gonna come from. All right, so that was my very last envelope for this week's cash stuffing. Thank you again so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed this week's cash stuffing. I have a little bit of videos that I have already posted on the channel, so if this is your first one of mine, go ahead and watch the other videos that might be of interest to you. We've got some, savings challenge videos, cash stuffing, etc. One of the big ones that I still have yet to film that is, I kind of have to think about how I want to film this one, but it's going to be my budgeting for maternity leave and how I wasn't actually prepared for it. That's a big video that I want to film. So if that's also interesting to you, let me know down in the comment section below. I plan on showing you all of the numbers that I was working with for maternity leave. So I hope that's interesting to you. Otherwise, go ahead, comment, and subscribe. I really hope that you'll stick around for the next video because I will see you there. Bye.